Hi, this is JD. In this video, I will be going over the detailed plans about how to build your own adjustable toddler learning stool. Before I created these plans, I searched online for some articles or videos on this, but did not find anything that was quite what I wanted. The IKEA stool hack was close, but I wanted the flexibility to be able to easily adjust the height of the stool as needed. So I created these plans based off of similar stools that I found listed on Etsy. I basically just reverse engineered this stool seen here on the left by looking at the photos and customizing the measurements to suit my own needs. I have a toddler who is 16 months old and super curious about everything, wanting to do everything his parents are doing, so this is the perfect time for him to start using this stool. The measurements for this stool on Etsy were listed as 32.5-inch tall, 17 inches wide, and 17 inches deep for $89. There are similar stools for as low as $75 and some for over $100, but I thought this one had the best photos, which made it easy for me to see how it was constructed. First, I drew a quick sketch of the stool. Then I started to put in dimension markers and critical measurements. Then I broke it down into 5 separate main components: the top rails, the platforms, the legs, the base, and the holes. I have an IKEA stool as a reference, and since my boy has been climbing up and down on that stool with no problems, I was able to estimate some of these measurements based on that stool as well. Also, since lumber comes in standard sizes, I don't have to worry about coming up with all the numbers myself. The standard sizes are like the starting numbers on a Sudoku puzzle, and the estimated cut lines are the numbers I plug into the grid to solve the puzzle. So next, I will list out the main components and their measurements along with the number of pieces required for each. For the top rails, I will need 2 pieces of 1 inch by 2 inch by 10 3/4 inch cuts for the sides, and 2 pieces of 1 inch by 2 inch by 19.5 inch cuts for the front and back. For the platforms, I will need 3 pieces of 1 inch by 10 inch by 18 inch cuts for the 2 steps and for the front of the bottom step. For the legs or pillars, I will need 4 pieces of 1 inch by 4 inch by 35.5 inch cuts. For the base, I have broken it down into 3 groups. The first group is for the mini legs, which requires 2 pieces of 1 inch by 2 inch by 9.25 inch cuts. The second group is for the front rails, which requires 2 pieces of 1 inch by 2 inch by 18 inch cuts. The third group is for the side rails, which requires 4 pieces of 1 inch by 2 inch by 16.5 inch cuts. Finally, for the holes, I will need 2 pieces of 1 inch by 22 inch dowels. The height of the holes measured from the floor are 19.25 inch, 23 inches, and 26.75 inches. Now that I have all the pieces listed, by adding up the lengths of each piece, I can put together my shopping list. Since I already have the screws and tools, I will only need to buy the boards, the dowel, and the pins. Using local hardware store prices I found online, I'm also able to list the prices I will pay for each item. The items I will need to buy are 3 boards measuring 1 inch by 2 inch by 8 feet for a total of $7.53. 2 boards measuring 1 inch by 4 inch by 6 feet for a total of $9.92. 1 board measuring 1 inch by 10 inch by 6 feet for a total of $10.41. 1 dowel measuring 1 inch by 48 inches for a total of $3.98. And 2 bags of 2-pack cotter pins for a total of $1.64. Adding all of the subtotals together with the sales tax, I plan to pay $35.50 for all the items I need, compared to the $89 Etsy price not including shipping, this DIY project will save me $53.50, or just over 60%, but more importantly, it will be the exact measurements I need. This concludes the initiating and planning phase of the project. Stay tuned for part 2, where I will talk through the executing, monitoring, and controlling and closing phases with drawing photos and reveal the finished product. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos and updates. JD, signing out.